Hi everyone, it is Monday, October 11th, 2021. It is Indigenous Peoples Day, and I do not celebrate the other holiday, Columbus Day. Fuck Christopher Columbus. The only Christopher I acknowledge is Wallace, Notorious B.I.G. And that's okay. If you don't align with it, that's okay. We can simply agree to disagree. And that's okay. We can all coexist, right? We're going to be doing a card of the day, a focus of intention for the next 24 to 48 hours as directed by spirit, universe, or whatever higher power you call upon. My job is not to push a belief system onto you. My job is to empower you to believe in yourself, and you can connect whatever you call it. You could be an atheist, which is nothing. You can talk to the nothing. You can talk to the universe. You can talk to the galaxy, the gods, the goddesses, the saints. Whatever it is you call upon, the elemental beings, the power animals, that is okay. Anyway, this is a card of the day, a focus of intention, like I mentioned before. And just like that, we have a card. This is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition. As I always say, your intuition is your superpower. Everyone's born with intuition. Not everyone listens to their intuition, as you can see the state of the fucking world. With that being said, the card is coming from the Shamans Oracle. Hello, Indigenous Peoples Day. What did you expect? I identify as Cuban Indigenous. Both of my bloodlines, paternal and maternal, stem back to the indigenous cultures. For example, my father's bloodline, my grandmother, his mother, and her bloodline are one of the original peoples of the island of Cuba. So it goes back. We found out that they were part of the Taino Indian culture, and that tribe was also called the Ciboney, Ciboney. And I know some people spell it with an S, but again, it is part of the Taino Indian culture. And then on my mother's bloodline, my grandmother and her family come from the Canary Islands in Spain. It's also called Tenerife, Tenerife, indigenous as well. Now, of course, white passing, my mother's father, my grandfather and his bloodline come from Spain as well, Portugal, Europe, etc. Hello. And then my grandfather on my father's bloodline, his bloodline comes from Africa and then migrated to Cuba, so on and so forth. So both bloodlines are more than anything indigenous. So I identify as Cuban Indigenous. I always have. I'm an ancestral ritual and practitioner all day, every day. So we're going to go with the ancestors. This is coming from the Shamans Oracle Deck, wisdom and guidance from the ancestors. And the card of the day is called Hunter of Gifts. I don't think that's a coincidence, because today is also the free webinar tonight, October 11, 2021 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for characteristics of your gifts, of your abilities, spiritual and psychic gifts and abilities. So that's hilarious. I don't think it's a coincidence. So you definitely want to make sure that you tap into this free webinar tonight. The Hunter of Gifts is the card that flew out. That's why I record these, so you can see for yourself. And tonight we're having the free webinar about spiritual and psychic gifts. So you might want to tune into that. If you are interested in that, you can go to thealmightypineapple.com to the free webinar page, scroll down, read the information, read, absorb, process, see if it's good for you, if it's a good fit, follow your intuition no matter what. As always, click the link in that page. It'll take you to a registration, and then you'll get notified once we start today. We'll be starting at 8 p.m. on the dot. If you're not able to make it, that's okay. A recording will be made available, so make sure you tune in. So with that being said, the Hunter of Gifts is the card of the day. Let's see what the Hunter wants us to know. I am the Hunter of Gifts. I seek out the most valuable and vital things you need to enable you to live life to the fullest. I hunt through your thoughts, through your experiences, and through your deepest feelings to discover the true gifts of your life, which can help you find the right direction. Whatever gifts you're looking for, I will seek them for you, and I will teach you to recognize the gifts you already possess. Follow where I lead, for I can help you to flourish in every way. The Hunter of Gifts. The gifts this hunter seeks are not just for those of food, shelter, or possessions. Rather, they are gifts of the living, strength, health, vitality, as well as the bountiful gifts of the imagination, of creative flair, love, and honor. In times of hardship, the gift of perseverance is vital. In times of plenty, the gift of wise stewardship is essential. And the hunter of gifts is attuned to our most urgent requirements and senses how best to replenish us when we're lacking. Everything this hunter offers is a gift of life, be it of joy, energy, truth, or hope. In times of greatest need, this figure will bring us exactly what we require. Interpretations, your inner gifts. Recognizing our skills and values, the flowering of imagination, discovering your potential, finding your way, valuing truth, using skills and talents. So basically, Spirit is saying it's time to honor yourself and see what abilities you do have, what gifts you carry, what talents you carry. It is the gifts of the living. Your strength, your vitality, your imagination, your creativity, your passion, your joy, your success, your business, your marriage, your parenting, your parents, those relationships, whatever that is you're focusing on, it is time to tap into your gifts so you can grow and evolve as a human being. Remember, at the end of the day, we are spiritual or energetic beings, however you resonate with that, having a human experience. Without that humanity, the essence, the energy is not possible. We need both to become the one. So what are your gifts? What are your talents? What are your abilities? What are your passions? What are your dreams? What are your goals? What are your aspirations? It's not just the gifts. The gifts can help you attain everything else, but you got to be able to tap into that. And if you need assistance with that, that's what I'm here for. Exactly. Tonight's the free webinar. But if you'd like to work with me, please follow your intuition, working with any spiritual advisor, even if that means you do not work with me. Your intuition, that knowing, will allow you to work with whoever you need to work with. Listen to that. Even if this message doesn't apply, then let this shit fly. And that's okay. I'm not for everyone and everyone's not for me. You're not for everyone and everyone's not for you. So stop trying to hold on to go and fit and be accepted and approved by this world, when this world does not know what's going on half the time. Again, 3D, past, present, and future, me, myself, and I. And I'm not saying humanity's horrible, but humanity is stuck in a specific mind frame. And a lot of us are awakening, spirituality, whatever label you want to call it. There's 10 million labels to say one thing. But right now you're uncovering. I call it an uncovering. You're uncovering what your true message is. You're uncovering what your gifts are. You're uncovering what your talents are. You're uncovering past all the layers of human expectations, acceptance, approval, and so on and so forth. So with that being said, I hope I helped. I hope I put some things in perspective. I hope I made you feel better. Tap in tonight. Make sure you register. If you're not able to do so, I understand. But if you are the live, we will be giving out some bonuses this evening. So with that being said, I'll see y'all later. Bye.